Hi, dear friends. We are currently trying to understand finer nuances of parenting and parental behaviors. The last time I spoke to you, it was on the topic of parental behavior, and we talked about how it is the parent's behavior more than the child's behavior that is a sign of great parenting. Today, we'll talk a little bit more on this topic, and we'll talk about and look at what you do is much more important than what you say. So that's the topic for today. What you do is much more important than what you say. Now, you must be wondering, what is this really about? Because, yes, of course, what we do is much more important. We do know that, but what we say is also important. But our children, our teenagers are always watching us. They're watching what we do, and they're constantly watching our behaviors. They're constantly hearing, listening to our words and the way we communicate, and they're constantly learning from it. And what are they watching? Our children are watching how we treat other people. They are watching how we react to other people's behaviors. They watch how we make decisions and what words and tone of voice we are using while communicating. They also keenly observe how we are dealing with our own stress. And they also see, how we deal with our feelings, how we process our feelings, or how we do not process our feelings, both. Children are like little sponges, and they absorb what is spoken, they absorb what they witness. When my daughter was very young, she was in kindergarten, she would come back from school, and then she would become the teacher. And she had a little small doll, which she adored a lot. And that doll became her most obliging student. It was wonderful to observe how she would teach her doll in exactly the same way that her teacher taught in school. She used the same high pitched tone of voice like her teacher. And she would say things like, "Okay, children, did you understand? Now take out your books." And it would be so cute to watch that. But sometimes she would use words and language that was not very kind. And that conversation, just listening to that conversation, revealed us a lot about her teacher. And we would listen to her while from the back, because if we come right in front, she would become conscious and she would stop. She would say, go away, let me teach my child." Now, you must have had experiences like this too with your children, especially very young children. They imitate openly. Children repeat what they hear and they imitate what they witness. And that's why parents have to be very, very mindful of the things that we say, of the things that we do, and of what we are inadvertently teaching our children. Even when we think that our children are not paying attention, it's essential that we are positive role models. It's not very easy to always model appropriate behavior for our kids all the time. It's not really possible to be perfect all the time. And no one really expects us to be. All I think we need to do is just to be mindful and make a sincere attempt to model the behavior, model the rules that we want to follow. At least let's get started with whatever we are saying and telling our children. Let's try practicing it. Whether they are watching or not, let's try practicing that. It's no point in worrying about that the kids are not listening to us. No point in complaining that our kids don't listen to us. It's time that we worried and we paid attention to. We are mindful that they are always watching us. And that's why it's said that don't worry that children never listen to you. Worry that they are always watching you. So that is it from today, and have a wonderful day. Happy parenting, happy mindful parenting. I'm having my mindful parenting and positive discipline class coming up next week. I wanted to share details about that with you. So US timings are August 14th, 21st, 28th, and September 11th, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pacific time US. And the class corresponding time for the India zone is August 15th, 22nd, 29th, and September 12th, 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. India time. Now, this is a class that's going to be small in size so that I can give complete attention to all of you. And it is open to all those who are parents, who are interested in parenting. And what we will be learning in these 4 weeks is learning different concepts of mindful parenting, different concepts of positive discipline. We will be doing all of that through activities. We'll be doing that through fun ways, in insightful discussions. You will also practice different tools of calming and relaxing that you can use for yourself and also teach your children. The idea is also that you can benefit from the parent support team that will be created. We'll create a WhatsApp group, and we'll be doing a lot of discussions offline as well. And the idea is that parents feel supported. We are able to answer and arrive at solutions to our parental issues. You will also get handouts, recordings of meditations, and also one bonus coaching session with me. I hope you do join me for this class. The class has limited capacity, so if you're really interested, do register. The registration link is in the description below. So have a wonderful day. Happy parenting.